Hello, I'm Terry. Now I'm registered blind, but I do have some residual sight left. Now, like all visual impaired people, I've got some sight. At this time of year, when it's dark and dull, it's a little bit difficult for us to locate and find things. We do need a lot of bright light to help us. Now, this is okay during the day, but of course, when you go to bed at night, and if you want to get up, you want to go to the bathroom or you want to go downstairs, it can be a bit of a problem if you don't put the lights on. Now, we can put the lights on, but of course you disturb people, which none of us really want to do. Now, we could use a torch, but it would have to be a very bright torch for help us to locate and find our way around, which again can cause problems because it would wake people up possibly. Then if you have a low powered torch with a smaller Pora light, this isn't good enough to highlight door handles and light switches because to the visually impaired they just blend into the background anyway, so you need something to highlight where they are. Now, I do have an idea which I've tried out and it works quite successfully. I'm going to show you a video after this, which will give you a rough idea. The only problem is I'm not a very good video recorder and mine's a fairly cheap phone anyway. And what has been happening is it's showing a lot of reflected light because I've put them onto white items like door switches, light switches and power switches, so it's just reflecting a lot of the light off it. So what I've done is I've tried on a tin can which has got a plastic lid on, and also onto a cover to give you the contrast. Now these are very dark and they're not quite as reflective, so you do get an idea of what they're like. Now what I've actually used is an infrared torch. It's a very cheap one. It only cost me about £4. It's probably one of the cheapest I could find. And then I have a security marker. Now these security pens is police recommend you put your postal code on the back of an item, a valuable item, so if it's ever stolen they can read it. And then the last thing I have got is that which most visually impaired people will know about and actually use, is our little tactile bumps. Mine's orange, but I know we can get various different colours from them. So what I've actually set up in my house, I set it up where I highlighted the door handle, the switch onto the lights, downstairs, upstairs, and then I left a small trail of these little tactile bumps along the skirting board, and so I was able to navigate upstairs, downstairs very easily, very safely in the pitch black, which is something you don't do very easy at all. So what do I do from here? Well, of course, all visually impaired people have got some type of eye problem, and we're all different and we all see things slightly different. So what might be suitable for me may not necessarily be suitable for somebody else. So what I need to do now is develop it a lot more. So I need to find out what other colours are available in these bumps and order some more tactile bumps, and to see whether they actually glow in the dark like these orange ones do. If they do, that's a bonus. Then of course I've only got the one UV pen, which is like a lemon colour, I am told by my wife, but it does reflect very well. But are there any other colours that's available that's reflective? Do highlighter pens work? I don't know, I don't have any at home, but would an highlighter pen? I have tried it on various items around the house, including my white cane, and my white cane actually does not reflect with a UV light, but it will do with an ordinary light. So what I need to find out is what will it reflect, and then of course once I've sorted all this out, I need to find out uses for it. So a couple of uses I have just explained to you is my 13 amp socket. I've actually now in pitch black, just using my UV torch, I can actually put a 13 amp plug straight into the socket, first time, effortlessly, which in pitch black, very few people can actually do that. So it's exceptionally good. And then the other thing I've sort of tried it is a tin can. Now, when you're looking into a cupboard for certain things, you don't normally have a long bright light in a food cupboard or a pantry. So I found that if I write the names on top of the tin of what it is, go in with a UV light, hey bingo, I can pick them out very easily. So as before, when I used to have to bring it out, bring it into the natural light, look at the label, and then maybe go and get my magnifying glass and light to see what it says. I can actually do this beforehand, put it in the cupboard, and then when I want it, easy. So we need to find out what else I can use it for. There are quite a few things that's whizzing about in my head that I can possibly use it for. But as I say, the first thing I do need to find out is what else I can use that's reflective for every visual impaired person. And there are millions of us as well. So thank you.